What's up, Connect? Well, I'm Danny B-Row.
And I'm Jason. Welcome to THUNDERVISION.
This month, we're going to learn about money matters.
Danny is going to review the new Super Mario Brothers movie.
And this guy and Tori are going to review breakfast cereals.
But now let's turn it over to Tori about the recent Financial Literacy Day.
Thanks, Jason. Last Wednesday, the business department sponsored a Financial Literacy Day. In between sessions, Chloe got a chance to catch up with Mr. Hussein to learn more about the event.
Good morning. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Rob Hussein. I'm the Director of Social Studies and Business here at Connect.
Okay, thank you. So, can you tell us a little bit about what the assembly is about today?
Sure. So this is our first annual Personal Finance Day. The idea is we have all the ninth graders coming in periodically throughout the day, learning introductory things about saving their money, investing their money, how their money gets taxed, why it's so important to be concentrating about the decisions you're making with your money at such a young age. A lot of people think, I'm only 14 years old, I'm only 15 years old, it doesn't matter. But the idea of today is, well, it does, and some of the decisions that you make today can have long-range impacts on you moving forward.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about maybe what they might be doing?
Yeah, so they're breaking out into 3 different sessions. We have an introduction session where they're all learning about just kind of the basics, and we're introducing the day and talking to them about, like I mentioned, why it's important. And then right now the group in here is learning about saving and investing. There's a whole other group in the LGI learning about all different financial vocabulary. And there's another group up in the library doing a whole simulation about, here's what your income is, here's what happens after taxes, here's what you have to pay in student loans, here's what you have to pay for your car, here's what you have to pay for your house, here's what you have to pay for other expenses, and just kind of seeing I thought I was making a lot of money, and all of a sudden I'm in the negative this month. How did that happen? So it's a very hands-on experience for students, just to kind of get them thinking about the whole idea of managing their money the right way.
Okay, thank you. That was amazing.
Thanks, Tori and Chloe. Now, Danny, you had a chance to check out the new Mario Brothers movie, right?
Yeah, that's right, Jason. And now, here's the movie minute. It's me, Danny B-Row, back with another movie minute. This episode, we talk about the highest grossing animated film of all time, the Super Mario Brothers movie. As a fan of the Mario franchise, I was super excited to see this movie, and long story short, I was not disappointed. The Mario Brothers movie was a blast of nostalgia with some modern day flair. This film was riddled with Easter eggs, from other franchises to the Mario game itself to other Nintendo games and other Nintendo products. The star-studded cast only adds to the film, including the controversial addition of Chris Pratt as Mario. Despite revelations about this casting, Chris Pratt did not disappoint. However, Jack Black takes the role of Bowser and just runs with it. Whether it's him dressing up in character when promoting the movie and in interviews, or voice acting on the big screen, this is a career highlight for him. And that includes the viral TikTok song Peaches. But the Mario fans of all ages will love this movie, have it be the older generation because of all the references, or the younger generation with the lighthearted animation. It's a perfect family movie night, and it's a great film. I highly recommend it. That's been the Movie Minute. I'm Danny B-Row, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for sharing.
THUNDERVISION recently soft launched a new segment called Food. If you haven't caught the first segment, check your grade level Google Classroom. We're going to turn over to Tori and Jason as they review cafeteria breakfast cereals.
Hey everyone, this is Jason.
And I'm Tori.
And we're back at you with another episode of Food. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the cereals that we have for offer for breakfast here at Connect Quad. And we're going to be starting off strong with apple Cheerios. Before we get into this, I want to give some of my prior thoughts because I am a professional in this field. I think they are incredibly mid, like most Cheerios are. I think Honey Nut Cheerios are really probably the only good Cheerios, and everything else is kind of just like filler food, the type of stuff you see in your grandpa's pantry, and you might have at like 12 o'clock in the middle of the night. So let's dive right into these Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. We're going to be trying them dry first.
I used to love snacking on the regular Cheerios with the blue box. I think it was blue. Either blue or yellow. The original was so good.
It's like baby food to me. It's like the type of thing that you get in those little cup things that with the straw in it, so that you have the drink and the food in the same. It's like that type of thing. So here's the first bite of Apple Cinnamon Cheerios dry. All right.
Worse than I remember.
It's weird because it's not a very strong flavor. It's a very inoffensive taste, but it's also not a good taste. Maybe this is just not a dry cereal. This is a cereal that is meant to be eaten with milk in it.
It tastes like a really bad insult. an argument with like somebody in a comment section.
And they call you like a baby head. That's what this feels like. I noticed zero difference. I don't even know I poured milk in there.
Yeah, it's just cold.
I felt a little bit more wet. Yeah, so these are gonna be probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10 for me. I'll say 3.5 right in the middle. The texture's boring, the taste is barely there. It's a very boring cereal, a real bowl of laughs.
It kind of sticks to your back of your throat too.
It definitely
I
does
don't like
stick
that.
to the back of your throat, and that's not a good thing.
Like peanut butter, but grainy.
And bad. Next up, we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. These are a fan favorite in the cereal community, and for good reason. They've solidified their reputation as one of the best in the business, arguably the best cinnamon flavor, and today they're going to be here to show you why Apple Cinnamon Cheerios pale in comparison to them.
I feel like Apple Cinnamon Cheerios are pale in comparison to most things in life, though. It kind of tastes like graham crackers. I thought the cinnamon taste would be stronger than that.
To be fair,
It's a little bit underwhelming.
we do have the 25% less sugar versions
okay.
of these cereals, so you have to keep that in mind. Take this all with a grain of salt.
It's only a little bit, only a little bit better.
That's perfect for me now. It's got everything you would need. It's got a good texture, it's got a good flavor. Added with the milk, it really brings out the flavor and gives the extra punch that the milk adds. It's a very interesting cereal, very interesting concoction, I think personally for me, it's a solid 9 out of 10. It's about as close to perfect as you can get without being perfect.
I'm not a fan, but if somebody was holding me hostage and told me they would release me if I ate like 5 bowls of that stuff, I would.
Yeah, it's not like torture. It's
aight.
It's aight. And now we have our final cereal of the day, and that is Trix. This is the cereal that you would eat when you're 7, because you'd see the funny rabbit in the commercials, and you'd be like, silly rabbit, Trix are for kids.
The yogurt was great, and they discontinued that.
So now we just have the cereal.
Oh, my God. Why do they look like that?
So worse off now is they're kind of changing the design of Trix. I don't know if this is a Connect Quad exclusive thing, but ours seem to have a kind of theme of meat, cheese, and egg going on, which is about every breakfast that I would not want with my
We
cereal.
got a bit of raisin in there as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a hint of raisin. They're not even balls anymore. I really don't know why they would take such a drastic change. They were iconic enough before.
They're fruit now. They were supposed to be like little cereal puffs. Now it's oranges, grapes, other grapes.
I don't
Is
know
it
what the
lemon?
yellow
They
is.
smell like lemon, like artificial
That is
bad lemon.
very citrusy. Yeah, you go first. I don't want to eat that.
You're a dog.
They're like weirdly fluffy.
They are weirdly fluffy.
They feel a lot softer than the other cereals. There definitely is like a flavor of fruit in there. I'm not really sure what fruit. I don't know if it was grown in a lab or if it was
Yeah.
picked off a tree. I'm gonna go for the former.
I was thinking of, since in the future they might be able to synthesize food, I feel like this was their
This is the prototype.
Yeah, this is the prototype. And that flavor, if they tried to synthesize an apple or something in a lab.
It would
more
taste
like
something
an
like
orange.
this.
An orange in a lab.
Yeah, definitely like an orange or a lemon or something like that. Something
It would
very
taste like
citrusy.
this.
Maybe you just need to
A
add the
little bit
secret
chalky.
ingredient.
Added the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Yeah, we added the Big Mac sauce.
It didn't help.
This is another thing with the Cheerios, but I think to an even worse extent.
Oh, we made it worse.
Yeah.
The aftertaste.
Oh, yeah, that is an aftertaste. It kind of just absorbed the milk instantly. It didn't even feel like there was any change in the cereal itself. Milk is kind of supposed to complement the cereal, but it feels more like the Trix got in a fist fight with the milk and beat it up so bad that it never came back to school the next day. So we're taking a look at the labels here. They're hiding an expiration date from us. We thought maybe we got a bad packet, but we'll never know because doesn't say.
Does not say anywhere.
We had 3 cereals here. We had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We can both agree was definitely the best cereal here today.
Oh, definitely.
My rating for it was a 9 out of 10. I still think it packs way more flavor than anything else we had today.
I'd go for a 6 out of 10.
We have the Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, 3.5 out of 10. Very boring cereal. Very painfully mid.
Plus the aftertaste.
Plus the aftertaste.
That
My
brought
lord.
it down a few notches. Trix.
We want to thank everyone for watching back at home and, have a good day.
Yeah, bye.
But the review didn't end there. We went into the halls to see what the Connect Quad students thought about Trix.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to THUNDERVISION. Today we're trying tricks live with the audience. Just a spoonful of that. All right. How was it? Just say to the camera. How was the cereal?
It was alright. Mid.
That is not a natural fruit flavor in any way.
All right, that's my first time having it without milk, and they are kind of nasty without milk. Like all the different fruit flavors at once is so weird.
Boston.
It's very fruity.
Could be a little fruitier.
There's a berry-ish in there, and I hate berries.
Tastes like tricks.
That was not
Pie
good.
raspberry.
That was not good. Oh, no.
It's disgusting. I taste like a corn flavor kind of thing. Like it's not really sweet.
Overall taste, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I would give it like a 4.
3 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Honestly, the tricks I can really say. I thought it was really bad.
Yeah,
Right?
it was trash. It
It
was
was.
garbage.
It was almost as bad as you. Anyways,
Appreciate
that was
that,
THUNDERVISION, guys. And thank you for showing in. We'll see you whenever we see you. Ain't that right, Jason? Yeah. You just nod your head. Yes. All right.